At the end of the last episode, we finished building a bunch of things, is the reality. We've been working on some farming, which is these soybeans are going to be ready here shortly. We were working on some buildings for nature up here. We have a nice double nature boyo here. We got a new pond for our water cooling scenario. We're generating some nice copper now, which means that I can then turn that copper into this, which if I change it to this, I can start to do that. And that's actually giving us more nature than what we're giving. This guy's over here training to be a farmer, which is great. I mean, we're really, like, we're doing a good chunk of things right now. We also have quite a few guys that were finished up with their stuff over here. We had some rock piles. This guy's still got like one more to go, but then he'll be squared away. I think the important thing to do right now is to probably have a child. Okay, I think that having another kid is a good idea. So let's get breeding on that. We got 2 days until this omen, and then taking a look at the prophecy, our next big thing we're gonna have to worry about. We have a nature event and a cold event that are gonna hit at the same time, and then a doom event. So I think that, you know, we're prepping the crucible for doing some proper good heating as we move into the next season. And then I think that we probably want to... Hello, music. It always goes like crazy all of a sudden. I want to try to get the research for the wrestling ring to go right here, because I think that will take care of our hope. All in all, I mean, I think we're in really good shape on this run. It started off a little rough for sure, but we've brought this one all the way back, and now you get into it's kind of like the doldrums of DotAGE is the best way to word it. And it can sometimes get like a little... You can fall into a false sense of security, for sure, with this. Where you think you're in really good shape, and then you get hit with like an awful wombo combo of a bunch of different things. And it all goes to hell in a handbasket. We're trying not to make things go to hell in a handbasket on this one. And we have one advantage. I'm going to tell you, there's a huge advantage already. Hot pool. Wow. You just generate heat? That's kind of crazy. I don't even think that's that good, to be honest with you. Like, a singular heat is kind of useless. To the point where I really don't think I'm going to do that. I do think that I still love getting the park research in, because that will allow us to get both hope and nature when the time comes to mess around with our nature event. I don't want us to get fallen into the false sense of security on this game, but I also want us to stay taking like some risks, right? I think that it's the kind of game that it's actually fairly important to take a couple of risks in order to ensure that you're coming ahead, you know, with more than what you had initially thought. So I think it's good is the point. You require an ore maker within 1. That makes this a pretty solid spot for you. And we would like 1 more. And that does make me wonder if this is valid. It's not, because stone's not ore. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Trying to think if there's a good thing I'd rather do. And I'm going to tell you, I think that what I would like to do is probably bomb this. Because if I bomb this, I can actually take you completely off of this. Apparently I can't. I generated 6 copper. You... Am I stupid? How the hell did you use that much copper, man? Unless I had some... I have no idea. Maybe I'm crazy. I might be crazy. Just end the day. Okay, we're chilling. We're gonna get ourselves an omen event tonight. Some negative effect. I don't know what the negative effect is gonna be. I have to imagine it's probably It's windy? Nah, this building's taking some damage, man. That's all. 1 damage inflicted to 2 buildings. That's like so nothing, to be honest with you. That does not bother me at all. So this house is like a little hurt. This would be pretty bad. We should probably like fix this, because that would be really, really bad. Okay, nature event, feel it in my bones. The next season coming upon us. It's just this. So I'm gonna need 8 more cold. Okay, yeah. Should probably start that. I should probably start that. We can take a couple of these guys off. I think that it's valuable. Wow, you require a copper bar to fix you? That seems kind of excessive to me. And I guess I don't have the research to actually make copper bars yet, right? Yeah, I need the dwarven furnace. Huh, okay. Not gonna lie, I'm like not too pleased about that. It would be pretty terrible if this house went kaput. Like that would be pretty bad. Let's have a child in it. I mean, it's probably like a horrible idea. If the house goes kaput, we're in really bad shape. I don't have enough food. Okay. Maybe don't have a baby, man. Maybe don't have a baby. Maybe get back on food for today. Have a baby tomorrow. Because this is eating up 2 rocks. If we lose access to this area, we basically die, is the gist of it. Because we would lose access to all this stone. So we can't do that. We get our park. I like the park a lot. I'm also like trying to figure out if I need to be maneuvering some of this area around. Should we be setting up like a different idea for Hope? The thing is that I have to be on waterfront to start the Hope action. So that gets a little screwy. We can take you off of this. You have a baby tonight. We're not repairing your ass anytime soon. We now have that. We also have the garden. Requires some roses. I can't even build a park until I get roses. So you know what? These are only available in spring and summer. I ain't gonna get parks anytime soon, man. That's a next year issue. Which sounds insane to say, but it's a next year issue for sure. So in this case, I am completely fine going wrestling arena for the intensified Hope production. And I think that this lines me up for actually a fairly decent next step. Soybeans are grown over here, producing 3 per, which I like. Here's the park that I cannot afford to get. Crucible, no worker available to make you, and you require a lot of stone. I'm losing 13 stone today. But keep in mind you have a child that's coming. Yeah. I want to bomb this and move it probably. Do I have another one somewhere? I don't think I do. We got a lot that we still want to do, man. This is why I need the workers. You're gonna be out of the medicinal herbs here on this turn, or maybe it's next turn. It might be next turn, in which case you're gonna move over to soybean land. Soybean land fuels the nature reserve, which is going to fuel our next major event coming. That's probably gonna happen like now, give or take. Tomorrow, potentially. One of the two. Okay, so baby on the way. To the person in the YouTube comment section that said, hey Tyler, you can have multiple babies growing in the same house. You can't, so good shout, but you're just wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your loss, but you are in fact just wrong. It's just not how it works at all. Let's do you. That makes 8 people hungry. I'm gonna tell you that seems bad. That seems pretty bad. Maybe let's not do that. We're creating a small surplus of stone. I do think that we want to start creating more than a small surplus of stone and try to get a little bit of a larger surplus of stone. We're also gaining soybeans today, which makes this kind of intelligent. You're about to get hit with this, so you might as well, while you have workers that aren't doing crap. Well, you know what? We can make you start doing my dirty work, which is bombing this because I want to put down another crucible, which we're nowhere close to having the stone for, but that's largely besides the point. Okay. You're also my watcher who I need to start producing cold, because this is actually going to be a mess when this pops. In fact, I should probably be training another watcher right now, which is fine because we have another baby growing that's going to be a miner. So, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So that's gone. Let's start you on this, and you... I know clicking it's not going to do anything. I'm just clicking it because it's fun. Lapolo, you're a miner and not a child. I would like you to now be a handyman and become a watcher, please. It's going to take you 1 day, and then your ass is going to start getting me a lot of cold. Season event arrives. I think your ass is still a heat event. It's summer, man. I mean, it has to be. Plus, that's what it says, is I need cold in order to get 100%. So, but this is also, I can't influence this. It's 2 days until the next season. I don't know if I need heat or if I need cold, man. I think that's going to reset my crap. I think that's going to reset my crap. I need you to build this. I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of scared. I think that we need to think about doing this. You cost 2 to build. You can get off this. You can go on to that, but then I have 2 people hungry, which means that I'm going to take 1 guy off. You're doing that. Do I have a miner that's free? I don't have a miner that's free. So you can't do that yet. I need you on stone, man. I need all your asses on stone. You're not a miner. That's a good point. Then I need you producing on this so that when that happens, we're good to go. I just don't know if this is going to be cold or heat, man. I don't know why my brain is kind of blanking on this. If it's cold, we're in the clear, because we can ramp that up quickly. But I don't know why I feel like that's going to be heat, because now we're moving into fall. And fall is I need warm. Winter is I need warm. And that's going to get like a little sketchy, because I'm not necessarily ready for that. I might have screwed up with this. I'm hoping I didn't, but I might have. And I'm assuming the Crucible needs a watcher. Okay, is this my omen or my event for nature? Yeah. You're good to go, man. I have 15 surplus. You can actually get off of this. We will be completely fine there. So now you can go build this. We have exactly enough stone to survive. And I'm actually pretty pleased about this. I'm pretty pleased. And then we should be able to see the effects of this event and whether or not it's cold or if it's heat. Because it is going to pop like tomorrow, right? So season event incoming. Welcome to fall. It resets all my stuff anyway, so we didn't want to actually do anything with it. Seasonal threat is set to 1+ year. Cold domain is enabled. Yeah, okay. So now it's cold, now we need heat. And tomorrow that event's gonna fire, man. I'm like pretty sure. Although I swear to God the prophecy said that nature comes... Well, nature comes first because it came right now. And now it's gonna be the cold event. Yeah. I see unknown event. And there's the cold. It's +4. +4, like, kind of doo-doo, okay? It's kind of doo-doo. We also need a miner to be mining, man. We need a miner to be mining. You're producing some warm, but it's, like, not a lot, okay? It's not a lot. Tomorrow, this pops up, and then things look like a little bit better. That requires a watcher. That's fine. And you're 2 ore for 4 heat. I'm gonna be able to ramp up to 6 production versus the 4. It ain't gonna be 100. I'm gonna tell you that. I screwed up a little, for sure. I definitely screwed up a little. Is much easier for us to generate cold than it is for us to generate heat. I do wonder, you know, like this is a play. It requires leather, which is not very easy to get. The hot pool is still intriguing. I mean, it's almost intriguing enough to begin research on it. Just to, like, you could put it right here. A passive 1 heat per turn is fine. But it's so largely irrelevant. I think you'd have to build 2 of them. And even then, like, that's not 2 free heat for the cost of making those things. It seems terrible to me. Like, it genuinely seems pretty terrible. If it was +1 next to something and you could get 2 for free, well worth its weight. But I don't know about it otherwise. I think it kind of doo-doo. We also have to be careful. I re-enabled the mine, which means that this is growing at a higher rate, so I only have 3 surplus. I need you to be on copper. That's now clawing us back a little on this. I need you to be on nature to combat the amount that we're dumping into this. So you're outpacing it a tiny bit. It's really not enough, is my opinion. It does make me wonder if I can get another in. You require an ore maker within 1. I mean, we just don't have it. Is the reality? Unless we set it up here, right? So I would need a guy. Do we have a guy that we don't care about right now? Like, not really, to be honest with you. Because I'd like the research to keep going. This guy's still getting some nice soybeans. I mean, reality is we could probably take him off. But he's going to be off in 2 turns anyway. Well, 3 turns because we're going to replant. So, can we take a dude off of rocks for the day? I can't, to be honest. Because in order to make the mine, I need stuff. I need wood. I need more stone. So you know what? Maintain the surplus. Keep in mind that you're also now 11 freaking people. I needed to expand into here and start prospecting sooner. We're running into a little bit of a dilemma with that. It's not bad. Also, why don't put him on a 2? Put him on a 3. We can still get a small surplus. It's just like it's just a little bad. Okay? It's not a lot bad, it's just a little bad, and a little bad is combatable, okay? We can tackle it. But I need to get into here so I can prospect, pull up some more stone. Our guy's walking down here. What are you doing, dude? Don't jump. Don't jump. No, don't do it, man. Don't jump. He's got a good idea. It's not jumping, I'm gonna tell you that. It's hope. Okay. That's fine. Cordial talk. Village gains 2 hope. Pretty sure he had the conversation with himself, but who am I to talk, right? I'm sitting here talking to myself, so I suppose that's kind of accurate in the grand scheme of things. Okay. This is clawing back. It is not going to be in 100% chance, man. I mean, there's no shot that we get there. And that's okay, in my opinion. I mean, it's not great. If we lose the event, I'm going to be pretty pissed. But there's really not much that I can do about it. I think you gotta continue. I think you just gotta continue. I mean, everybody's in their positions. You could take a little bit of time off research after you get this one. I don't think there's anything that is what I would consider in that like super vital stage for research. What would be crazy sick is nature event. The good event comes of it, and it's like 10 heat added to the place. That would go crazy. So Farmer Ted is now down for the count. I don't have the seeds to replant you. That's unfortunate. Okay. Let's get that back. So, and to be honest with you, let's put it up here. Well, you're technically like valuable space next to water. So let's put you. I don't think that anything will be going right here. So let's build this. We're getting this tomorrow, in which case I can take this guy off. And yeah, I mean, I'll get him back. You have to plan several turns in advance, man. That's the tough part in this game. And sometimes they throw some crap at you that you don't want to deal with. I also think we can take both of our researchers a turn off after tonight. This is slowly growing. I mean, it's up to... It looks like it's 42.58, but that's not accurate. It's pretty clear to see my green is above that. This is probably 58.42 me at this point. So there's that. I get a new unlock. That's exciting. More content. Exactly what I need. What are you doing? Those are meadows terrain. Okay. Meadows is increased production, right? Because that's kind of nuts if that's the case. Wrestling arena's good to go. Meadows, crops, and plants times 1.5. And then I add on the soil. Transforms fertile to soil. I think that maybe like I just don't need the fertile there, or the soil there now. Like it's maybe just like good to go. I don't remember. You can come off of here. You can actually come off of here. These guys are only burning 3 per day, so I got 5 more days of that. This would allow me to get some other stuff cruising here. I need you to get seeds, my guy. And then I need somebody to replant that crap. That way that frees up both of you tomorrow. And then let's get this out of the way now. We need to guide rock here. Or mountain tunnel to here. And then researchers. You guys are going to... I'm not gonna lie, like I kind of think the answer is the hot pool for right now, but I refuse to acknowledge that's the answer, so I'm gonna ignore that piece of my brain. Huge Spring is also like great research to have. I just don't think it's useful right now. I think you need to start getting the medical stuff and get that chain going. It's gonna be a 75% chance. I mean, look, if I'm a betting man and it says $1 million if you press the button and get a 1, 2, or 3 out of 4. But if you roll the 4, you die. I'm pressing the button until I die, for sure. Because the end goal is not the $1 million, it's dying. But I would feel pretty confident I'm getting a couple of million out of that. So, I feel good about the 75. If we lose it, we lose it. It is what it is. Give me coal. New stuff. It's nice to have. Who knows whether any of it will be unlocked in this playthrough. Wrestling arena, 9 wood for you. Don't care about that, but tomorrow we're going to be able to crank that. I mean, it's a hope and a prayer, man. It's a hope and a prayer on this. Omen coming on this is going to be pretty crap. You're building this. You know what? Take one researcher off. I need a guide rock. I can't do the guide rock till you build that, I guess. But I need wood, so let's do that. Because the wrestling arena, the Doom event's coming, and the Doom event's gonna hit like a horse if I'm not careful. Doom event on Hope is actually really nasty sometimes. So this should be 75, right? Yeah, 75, 25. $1 million, man. That's the goal. Or I die. That's not looking good. Oh, frick you. Okay. Pretty bad, to be honest. Pretty bad. I am not too pleased about that one. What's going on? You ate all my food. I don't really care. I don't really care at all. Yeah. Food for winter? Yeah, don't care. Literally don't care at all. Okay. Good event to lose then. Good event to lose. That's not actually your food. Fortunately, it impacts me in close to 0 way. Did that berry bush replenish? Nah, it didn't. Okay. Take a look at the prophecy. Where do we stand? It's like Doom event incoming. So we need to prepare, man. We need to prepare. Let's get our... This is going to be... Wrestling Arena, +2 of social building within 1, intensify hope. 12... No. Is 15 per turn. That is some good stuff right there, man. That is some good stuff. What do you got? Ink Physician. Ink into bandages. Okay. Healer's Hut is like the dream when it comes to this stuff. I also think that healing sick people, very good too. Maybe just do that, I guess. Keep research going. I know that I get very I get obsessed with research, and it's the correct decision is the problem. I want to make sure that we're amplifying our... I also just realized that berries are going to be a problem for this guy. Can you be soybean? No, you cannot. Okay. Unless there's multiple pages. Maybe you can be soybean. You can be soybean. Okay, that's exciting. Get off of that. Part of me wants to continue to, get this stuff going and use up some of these things. But part of me does not care at all. Wait a minute. Is there a chance that your ass... Where are you? Is there a chance that your ass had mushrooms in it this whole time? And I just bypassed it? You did! You did, you little freak. Oh, okay. I mean, that would have been good to know for sure. But that's fine. I don't need to do that yet. It's gonna pop in a second. And then we're going to ramp up basically overnight. This is going to take 3 days to build, so we got a little bit of time to do that. And the Doom event is more or less happening tonight for sure. So I think what has to be done... Well, but I want to prospect over here first. I was going to build the mine. You know what? I'm still going to. Copper mine right here. And I want somebody working it. And then food is still looking kinda scary. I'd really love another crucible right there, but I think that it's more valuable for us to just upgrade this one. I guess not yet though, because I don't have enough stone. I need to get the prospecting, man, so that we can get more 3-banger stone deposits. So maybe it's a good idea to just do wood today. All of that to generate wood. Which I think is still fine, okay? I think it's still fine. I just need more people, man. I need more people. But we don't have the food to entertain more people, so I'm gonna not do more people. I just chill, okay? Just chill. You're gonna get a bad omen right here, and I don't expect it to be nice to me, honestly. I am loving 80 water that is just producing, and I have no hope in sight to have less. Okay, what omen are you doing? You guys are angry at each other? You're pissed? You're gonna kill each other. Rebellious. Okay. Don't love that. Yeah, you're rebellious. Saolo and salted lololo. Yeah. Okay. The rebellious, that's you are now going to be you're picketing for a couple days, right? I think that's how you do. Pharmacist stand, that's nice. No Doom event yet. It is coming though. It's definitely coming. Less healer's hut. I got one dude ready for work. I got one that's in can't work. Let's look up rebellious for a second. No, not hints. Let's look up rebellious because there is a way to cure this. Cured in the festival and the gilded gala. That ain't happening, okay? So take your dreams off of that. Let's get down a guide rock right here. And then ideally, I would like to prospect. I have a feeling that this dude can't prospect. It requires a miner. Okay. And I can barely do this or people go hungry. In fact, I can't even do any of that because people go hungry. So that's like kind of annoying. You can't prospect. That's cool. You can't prospect. That's cool. You guys are all doing things. Are you a miner technically? Can I have you prospect? Yes. You prospect right there. And then can I take you off of this to build this? You off of this to build this. Prospecting here to maybe, possibly, potentially find another stone vein over here. Our soybeans are back. We should do that too. No stone. No anything. That's tough. That's a tough one. Don't love that at all. I'd like to prospect over here again tomorrow though. Because this is really like the only hope we have for more food is this area. But this is the Doom event. So Doom event coming. 10 is pretty bad, man. 10 is pretty bad. Fortunately, like we are set up for this. It has to be research stopping for a few days. And it's going to be 6 until the wrestling ring is done, and then that ramps up to 15. So we profit in the long run from this for sure. Let's try to do another prospect here. And then we just have to make sure that food is maintained. Losing out on research for a little bit, don't get me wrong, it sucks. I mean, I would so prefer to not have to kill my research. But in Doom events, you don't mess around. The value you get out of them by winning them is so much higher that we are going to be fine. I think that it's important to like remember that while we feel really good right now, if I didn't have this wrestling ring, my ass would be grass. So we're like skimming along the edge right now. It's a lot closer than I think what we think. We are going to hit this to 100, which is big. We did get a stone deposit. That's good. I need my farmer, which is you, to get more soybeans starting tomorrow, which you'll be able to, so that's fine. I think that, in all honesty, we're probably good for like the next 7 days here. We're going to slowly be creating a 5-banger up every single time, which is going to let this really scale. It says 2971. This is the weirdest. I'm not even sure it's a bug. I'm not sure why it does this. But it really is not indicative of what... It's like it doesn't update correctly at first. And I wish it did, because it would make things a lot easier. Okay, I need you to get soybeans because we're going to be processing that. You guys are all still going. You guys are still going. If we had gotten hit with another event in the middle of this, we would be toast. And if I take you I should have been doing it like this. I've been not doing this as efficiently. But that's okay. I mean, in all seriousness, man, I just need more people. I need more people. Is there any way that I can take someone off of something today to make a kid? Not really. Yeah, I mean, like, honestly, not really. I think we just accept the fact that you gotta handle the Doom event, but then we need to have like a birthing peak here. I need more lads. I need more lads in this damn house. Okay. We need significantly more people to continue to flesh out this area. So these turns are going to be easy, man. I mean, there's really nothing for me to do besides collect my hope, slowly raise this bar. It should be at 100 come like 2 days left in this. And all the while, we are creating a small stone increase, which is going to allow me to get down another stone mine. It's going to allow me to build up to get an updated crucible in here. But just play your game. Keep it going, man. This is up to 82. 2 more days and this will be at 100. And then we can mess around with some numbers here to basically like stay even on it. I think that we can remove these guys and still be producing 10. Nah, probably not, to be honest. The wrestling ring is only producing 5, I think. Yeah, I mean, we could probably take a guy off of the seaside bench. But at that point, I mean, it's not too high on my list. Honestly, it might be like 1 day that we can have without the seaside bench. I don't know. Don't worry about it too much yet. Let's get the Doom event handled. And then start breeding frickin' children, man. Okay, this will put me to 100. So yeah, it'll be tomorrow is 1 more day of needing to be at 10 or higher on hope. And then as long as we're at 10 or higher, Doom event's ours. I will say that our last Doom event of expanding the borders, little bit weak. Okay, I mean, I'm grateful for it. I think it's useful. I do think it's a little weak. I would like some better boon today, for sure. So let's take off you. That will still give us 100. And then let's take off... How long is this guy rebellious for? 2 more days? That's not that bad. Let's take you off of mining for today. I need you guys to start making a child. I do think that it's brutally important to get another kid. Okay, so Doom event. And then it's hope and pray, man. Hope and pray for a good boon from this fight. We really need it. I mean, we really need something transformative to our town. You know, people can now eat soybeans. People can now... I don't know. People can eat ore. Even people can eat ore goes kind of nuts, right? Because then the copper produces 6 per. That gets a lot better. I can go with people. I'm like manifesting random things into existence. I have no clue what can actually be done here. Village gains 50 berries. Total resource cap increased by 50. Wild animals grow twice as fast. Terrains hold twice the amount. We don't really have that many animals to begin with. Total resource cap increased by 50. That can be good, but I haven't even come close to hitting our cap. So unfortunately, it's going to be a fruit surge. And I know that you're probably like, Tyler, why you can't even eat them? We basically now have like our nature play for a while, right? I don't need to focus on farming. And especially as we get into winter, this is basically our nature events play for the next several seasons. Because we're not gonna blow through 50 of them now. If we do, I'm shocked, to be honest. The guy picketing the speech right now is hilarious. Well done, Pips. That last Doom event was a breeze to avoid. Could have been worse. I could have died. I think we're due for... Wait, what? Is something wrong, Elder? Arg, the apocalypse again? Can we go back home now, Elder? You clueless blockheads. I just saw the apocalypse. Alright. That's messy. That's a lot of crap. I saw it all. I know when the apocalypse is coming. Yeah, okay. Waiting for us after all these Doom events? You can't be serious, Elder. You better prepare for the next Doom, you fool. Okay. And prepare we will. Prepare we will. Okay. That's life. I see unknown event coming. It's a... That's fine. I mean, it's okay, I guess. I'd really like to have prepared a little bit better for that, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll figure it out. And then, I mean, this is a bit of a mess. No nature events, though, is crazy. That's crazy. But medical's gonna hit hard soon, and we'll need to manage that. But that's the management for next time. For now, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed and you're enjoying some DotAGE, like on the video, much appreciated. I'll see you guys soon for the next one. You have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.